Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. These are track cars which I have converted them to radio control, so they are 132 scale radio control Tamiya Avantes. And the last one missing in my collection is this one here, is the Avante 2001. Alright, let's take a look at this beautiful kit. On the side you can see that the car has a Type 0 chassis, and the kit comes with standard gears which are the 5:1 reduction gears and the high-speed gears which are the 4.2:1 reduction. At the other side of the box you could see that there are upgrades for this car. That's the clear bumper and the clear wing from the Tamiya transparent lightweight high mount set. I've got them here on the car here, as you can see. And this rear stay is from the Volume 3 Tamiya tune-up set, and it looks like that. So very cool upgrades. The green wheels, I do not have them. These are the low height one-way geared wheels, which are really cool. I have the orange ones here, but they are slightly different. Now let's unbox it and show you what's inside. These are the wheel rims and the tires, the body shell and the chassis. And the standard gear parts and the copper contacts and the gears, as well as the brush motor. Alright, let's get cracking with the build. If you recall, this is the plasma dash motor which I put in one of my RC Avantes. It's really fast and powerful and draws a high current on the ESC. For this Avante 2001, we're not going to use the brush model, we're going to use the brushless system like this one here. This is the Mini Z Speed 85 brushless model, and here is the brushless ESC which is rated 10 amps, and hopefully with this 10 amps ESC we're not going to run into the same issues we had with the plasma dash model, where the brush ESC does not provide enough current for it and hence it does not run to its fullest potential. Alright, let's get cracking with the build. I'm so excited and really looking forward to have the world's first radio control Avante 2001 brushless edition. For the RC conversion of this Avante 2001, I chose to go with the Super 1 chassis here. I've always liked a transparent chassis, and here I'm using a transparent Super 1 chassis with the transparent tune-up parts. Here we have the transparent rear stay, the transparent bumper. I also added a transparent wing in the middle so that I could attach this stabilizing post. Now let me go through the electronics. This is the Kyosho brushless model which I talked about, and the brushless ESC. As you can see here, I've removed the heat shrink from the ESC so that I could desolder these wires and solder the motor wires directly to these points here. Now I'll put on a new heat shrink. I've also cut away the servo wires and the servo connector. This way I could supply the receiver with the 5 volts from the BEC of the ESC via these two wires. The red and black will connect to the positive input and the ground of the receiver, powering it with 5 volts. This is the throttle control signal wire, and we hook up to channel 3 of the receiver, which is this yellow wire here. As for the servo, you can't see it, but I'm using the linear servo here, which is this type of servo. And it has already been soldered to the aileron channel of the receiver. Alright, let me get started with all the soldering work and show you how it looks like. Now before I solder the parts to the micro receiver, I decided to do a test first using standard components here. Here I've hooked up the motor to the ESC, which is connected to this temporary receiver just for testing. So everything works, and there's a beep to indicate that I'm running on one cell. Oh no, there's a lot of stuttering. Well, it seems like the brushless motor does not have enough torque to drive these gears to spin the wheels. Alright, let me try to rev it. If I rev it up really hard, I will eventually get it spinning, but that's not acceptable. So it's back to the drawing board, unfortunately. It's a pity that the brushless setup didn't work. Here's plan B. I've gotten myself this power dash model. It's faster than a hyper dash model, And in addition, I've gotten this high-speed gears. These are 3.5 to 1 reduction. So that should increase the speed that we are getting from the standard 5 to 1 reduction gears. Now the power dash motor has a higher current consumption than the hyper dash motor, so we need a more powerful ESC. Here I've stacked two 3 amps ESC together in parallel. So there is one signal control wire, which is throttle, and it's controlling both the ESCs. And here we have 4 wires because there are 2 pairs of motor output. Alright, let's put everything together and then test it out. Alright, the car is done and it looks gorgeous. Here's the steering control. And then we have throttle as well. And backwards. And let me show you how it looks like now. With the power dash motor, the 3.5 to 1 reduction high-speed gears, the stacked ESCs, one cell LiPo, the receiver, and the servo below. Now let's take it out for the spin. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. Thank you so much for dropping by, and I'll see you again.